behind the Beneath the Palace temple ruins and behind the Hachimangu Shinto shrine. As you know, I was here on megalith business, and that megalith business concluded, I decided to poke my nose up the hill beneath the Palace Temple ruins. I thought if we went higher, maybe we could find some evidence of that old, presumably 8th century palace. Well, let's see what we did find on the trail behind the shrine. Stick sections A, B, and C make a possible T-shaped glyph or pointer. A and B were one stick broken in half, a stick about as thick as my wrist. C is broken off of D. If C is a pointer, it points down the trail into the shrine. D is wedged into the trees, and that is in itself a longsword. So I'm going to go ahead and check off longsword, structure number 9 in the Field Guide to Sasquatch Structures by Christopher Noel, and number 43, glyph. Y-stick, Y-shaped stick suspended in air, held by a vine. This is the third time I've seen suspended sticks in a Hibagon structure area. Hibagon, Japanese Bigfoot. On Mount Zhao, near here, right by where the peeled tree, the massive peeled tree, was leaned up between two living trees and standing on a pencil point. Remember that one? Near the XXY structure. And in the woods outside Grandma's house, where the trees were peeled 8, 9, 10 feet up. And now here. It's not conclusive, and it's not in the field guide, but it's something. Certainly something to me. Below, right below the suspended stick, 2 more sticks make a possible arrow. If it is an arrow, it's pointing again down the trail toward the shrine. freshly broken large stick deposited in this tree. Not quite a long sword, I don't think so, but not natural. Someone put it here, and at the base of this same tree, bam, 4 sections of stick arranged in a Y, and they seem to be trampled into the earth. The bottom of the Y points, guess where? Down the trail, toward the shrine. That's right. Same direction as the arrow, same direction as the T-shaped glyph or pointer. This tree looked peeled, but it's not. Whatever kind of tree this is, the bark just looks like this. Well, there's our beautiful sunrise, and to the left of the trail, a horizontal line. Very easy to spot. That is a very straight stick hanging between 2 trees. Now, the stick is man-made. It looks like a quarterstaff turned on a lathe. Its ends are cut. So, it might be man-made, but who hung it there? Hebegon has shown us several times that it is handy with different media and found materials. It resembles horizontally hung trees and tree limbs we've found on Mount Zhao, Mount Heba, and the mountain where the Ashita River bends. It is almost, but not quite, number 43, horizontal floater. Behind this almost floater, someone has been collecting sticks. I'm going to claim these as number 13 half teepees. Pretty shabby half teepees, but that's the closest thing I can find. Number 28. Skyscraper version C. And this one is fresh. Those leaves are still green. We'll come back to the broken tree on the right. Number 25 back here, low leans. Someone has collected sticks and leaned them up against this tree. And where else have we seen this? Mount Zhao, just up the slope a little bit from the ancient castle latrine area. Now my heart stops. I think it is a baby carrier. I'm scared to turn it over. I have to shut the camera off. Phew, it's not a baby carrier. It's a knapsack or backpack. Empty, good condition. I don't see any reason for dumping it back here, except maybe by a thief. Yes, a thief. A thief of what species, though? I leave the bag by the trail. All right, the thing about this tree, first of all, it is decapitated, and most of its limbs have been pulled down to the ground, making a purposeful collection of debris. I'm counting this as a variation of number 8. Tree snapped, check. Angled sharply. Well, the top part is on the ground now, but it may have been angled sharply and then fallen. Quote, covered at the ground by a purposeful collection of debris, end quote. Well, check. My camera is on a 160 centimeter selfie stick. That's a 5 1/4 foot stick. I am 5'8", and I still can't quite reach up that high with my stick. Is it 10 feet up? More? Number 18, Stick Party. A rockin' and rollin' stick party. Also number 18, a less popular stick party. All the cool sticks got invited to that other party. Or possibly this is a geeky number 43, glyph. Don't know what this is. And there you go, all in the space of 90 meters, 300 feet. Very queer. Classic Sasquatch, according to the field guide. Classic Hibagon, according to our own findings, all of which you've seen, most of which. But that's not the really queer part. The queer part is this. This tiny little wooded area is here. Here. Surrounded on all sides by human structures and lots of concrete. I don't see how the Hibagon can get in and out of here. They have terrific superhuman speed, yeah, agility, yeah, strength. Yes. Amazing camouflage, yes. Do it at night, yes. It's still amazingly brazen and ballsy. Okay, they can do it. They can absolutely do it. But why? Why? They have all the space in the world that they would want to run around in. Remember, Japan is 73% uninhabitable. Uninhabitable by humans. Hiroshima Prefecture, same percentage, 73% uninhabitable. The Hibagon have more room than the humans do. So why would they be making the effort and taking the risks to sneak in here? And again, why am I here? Well, I'm here on megalith business. Maybe the biggest megalithic structure in the world, the colossal solar calendar. It dwarfs the pyramids. It's on Mount Hiba, which gives its name to the Hibagon. And the whole mountain is covered with lots of megaliths and fantastic Hibagon structures. And we know that the Hibagon, some Hibagon, live there. Mount Zhao, now it's called Mount Zhao. Its old name is Iwayama, Megalith Mountain. We've found 2 megaliths and decoded them, I think. The books say that there's one more we haven't found yet on the south side, the Hikari Iwa, the shining stone, shining boulder. Actually, maybe I have found it, but I haven't shown it to you yet. That's for a future video. Bingo Akasaka, megalithic tombs, megalithic mines, megalithic quarries. That's where we found the Hibagon footprint, heard the Hibagon tree knocks, found Hibagon roadblocks, and X structures. Grandma's house, the name of the little valley hamlet, means wide stone or spacious stone. What stone is that? Is it a megalith? Grandma's childhood home, her parents' house, now her elder brother's house, I've just learned that there's a megalith on his property, on the mountain behind his house. And we have Hibagon making structures around there, peeling trees around there. I've got to learn more about Grand Uncle's megalith, and we will try to visit it. And now here we come on megalith business, but we fall into Hebegon business again. Interdimensional portals. I don't like hearing about them. I don't want to talk about them. I actually do believe in them, or something like them. They're all through the Bible. Enoch, the angel of the Lord, the burning bush, Elijah, 2 Kings 6. Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. The Lord himself, appearing in locked rooms and disappearing from them, appearing on the road to Emmaus and then disappearing after breaking the bread. Paul caught up into the third heaven. John the Revelator, get up here, and he's up there. Moses and Elijah and the Transfiguration. There's a lot of going back and forth between dimensions, if you want to call it that, or realms. I can see, believe me, I can see, given this location, why some people want to jump to interdimensional portals. Now, I still think it's far-fetched and really impossible to conjecture or talk about because we know nothing. You've never seen an interdimensional portal, and neither have I. So I admit it. I confess. I am. I won't say virulently. I will say very interdimensional portal resistant. However, we are at a Shinto shrine, probably on top of an ancient past megalithic religious site, taken over or inherited by Shinto. So I must tell you, now I'm not Shinto. I'm just reporting this. I have to tell you that Shinto, the Shinto religion, believes in interdimensional portals.